Hi everyone, I'm Drishti Sharma and you're watching Nagpur Today. Today I'm very excited to tell you that I'm joined by the team of Shinigami Origins, and I'm also joined with my colleague Agni Arya today, who's not joined me as a journalist but as an actor. So thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
So my first question would be, Anurag, how did you think about the storyline, and was this movie entirely shot in Nagpur or?
So basically, one of the most difficult thing for me was I'm also playing the role of Shinigami in
माँ, ये शिनिगामी क्या होता है?
शिनिगामी का मतलब होता है मौत, मौत का देवता.
the film, and as well as I'm directing the film. So doing both of the stuff together. The main thing is I have to wear all the costume and all. I have to wear the mask and all. It takes me about like 15 minutes to get ready in that costume. Our AD Tharush helped us a lot. But yeah, that was a difficult thing, and the mask is something that gives me only 50% of the vision outside. So at the same time, I have to direct everything. I have to do the action sequence. I have to direct it. I have to keep track of everything. So it's difficult. Scripting. About the scripting, actually, we released a novel of the same script in 2021. From the novel, the movie has been through many changes. The script is very different to what the novel is, but it took around 2-3 years to develop everything.
That's I think a lot of work, and like the most challenging part for you, 50% of the vision, and you still have to direct. Were these people very, cordial with you? Were they coordinating?
I want to say something about that. So around that time, I had joined Nagpur Today. So it was my first day in Nagpur Today, and it was my first day at the shoot as well. So for 10 days straight, I was coming to the office in the morning, and I cannot drive, okay, like I'm bad at that. So I travel on my two-wheeler mostly. So, there's this bag where, there are my clothes, and there's this vanity box where there's my makeup in it. So, with that bag and the vanity box, I has to come to office, then I have to go to the shoot, and then, reach home by the night. So that happened for 10 days straight. So, yeah, be thankful, Anurag.
If you guys had to recall one moment, the best part about shooting together, what would it be?
One more memory: climbing the Seven Sisters Hill. So that was the I would say that was the most difficult part from in my entire career, because we have to climb 5 kilometers to the top of the hill. Then we have to walk 2 kilometers to reach that entry area, and on top of that, our AD Tharush was carrying like 10-20 kgs of stuff. Yeah, so he had to take this from the ground level to the top, and then we have to go there all the sweat and stuff, and then we have to film our scene. We have to get ready. I have to wear the costume on the top too. So yeah, that was the most hectic thing.
Your costume was one of the most hectic costumes.
Right. Because the coat is not breathable, so it's made out of what we can say, fox leather. So yeah, it's difficult to wear it more than 10 minutes or something.
So there's this bloodbath sequence in the film. So for that shoot, the call time was in the morning, and the scene actually was shot in the night after 12 a.m. I think, है ना? 11 p.m. 12 a.m. ish. So 12 hours we were waiting in the studio. Meanwhile, these guys were making the floor ready. Yeah, they were all lying on the floor dead, seeming dead. And yeah, no, it's in the.
Are you all right?
The trailer, so no issues. So yeah, there was blood everywhere, and there was this bloodbath scene, and I think that is one memory we'll never forget, because it was the most fun. Because we were tired throughout the day waiting, and we needed fun there, right? So we were making jokes. Like she said, we were making that kind of jokes, we were making these kind of jokes, a lot of things, and then we were laughing, we were doing it, and the characters that were playing, they were intentionally doing something, spilling out blood and sucking in and stuff like that. It was very funny, and at the end of the day, when we had to go back, we were hungry, so we ordered food. We were eating on the terrace where there was no provision of sitting and eating, so we did all that stuff. It was crazy. So that is one memory that I will not forget, I guess.
Okay, so Agni, what would be the best part for you about the film?
Well, I really like the actions. We have a ticking time bomb. without a timer in her hands. Basically, I'm the chief of the special crime unit. Okay, so I have like 3-4 inspectors.
Ma'am.
Congratulations, Kabir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I knew कि तुम ये केस आसानी से solve कर लोगे. A capable officer like you is always the best.
Inspectors under me, and there's this one inspector who's like my favorite, Kabir. So I have certain dialogues which really lead to, you know, like it was so sexualized, like the entire set, you know, like आज तक 2-3 dialogues है जो अब तक चल रहे हैं. एक उसमें से है under the table. So you know, it's something illegal that we're doing, and to legalize it, I say that we'd have to do it under the table. So you know, it's still going on. So yeah, I think that's the most fun thing about the movie. Yeah.
And what was the most challenging thing about your characters? We'll start with you.
One more thing I would like to add over here is, like I said, we shot most of the sequences in the month of May.
कोई बात नहीं मैम, मैं हूँ ना. कबीर सर मेरे साथ एकदम सेफ रहेंगे.
And I also stay in Mumbai, and I was shuttling between Nagpur and Mumbai. I run an IT company, and we were on the verge of launching our product for Indian Navy. So back in those days, Anurag was very helpful to match the schedule so that my presence in Nagpur did not hamper the total actual schedule of the movie. So that was very challenging. At the same time, why it went on so smoothly and so harmoniously is because of the coordination as a team. As a team, we worked so efficiently together that कौन कब कहाँ पे है, कौन किधर रहने वाला है. So that went on, and फिर traveling one point to another point, driving. I myself drove so many times during the shoot. Like I enjoy driving a lot. So हम धूप में कहीं जा रहे हैं, बारिश की वेट कर रहे हैं, या मतलब most of the locations were scene specific. So plenty of times it happened that in the morning we were in the north towards north 50 kilometers from the center of Nagpur. दोपहर में कहीं और शाम में कहीं और. तो ये पूरा शेड्यूल एक ही दिन में 3 जगह जाके करना was very like challenging. At the same time it was fun.
I think Anurag as a director
Yeah.
cooperative with all of you, having Avni the job over here with you having your IT firm and everything. What about you? What was the most fun part for you in the shoot?
Well, they already. कौन हो तुम? और क्या चाहते हो मुझसे? मुझे तुमने समय में वापस क्यों भेजा है? Told you every fun part of the movie, but I'd say for me each and everything in the movie is a fun part. Especially एक sequence है कौन सा campfire वाला sequence. That was pretty hard to shoot because there were no lights वहाँ पे जहाँ पे हम गए थे. So वहाँ पे जाना, वहाँ पे reach करना, and then continuing with the shoot. As also Anurag said कि उसका outfit वहाँ पे पहनना, each and everything जो भी है, like it was fun part for me. बाकी there's nothing specific about it.
There's a
बस
female Baba in the movie.
Yes you love it.
Yeah.
Yes. That is played by Preeti Jiwane, and it's pretty good. If you have watched the trailer, then you would know about it. So that's
Anurag, you also have launched your own Nagpur's OTT platform. Can you tell me more about it?
Yeah, actually this goes back like 2-3 years when I was in the writing stage for the film. There has been many drafts that has been prepared for the film. Yeah, it's completely shot in Nagpur. The entire cast and all the crew is from Nagpur itself. So yeah, I just came up with an idea like something supernatural thriller I wanted to make, and then I had it in the back of my mind, and then I kept on developing it. So yeah, that's how it.
Did you face any problem while you were, shooting in Nagpur?
Actually, the main problem was starting the whole thing because there are some budget issues and all. So this kept on shelving out for like entirely 2-3 years. Then finally we like came up with it, and yeah, there were many problems after that too. But like ultimately, हमें complete करनी थी film. So yeah, it happened.
And how much time did you guys take to finish the entire shooting?
So basically we started with the pre-production in February, and then the filming started around April or May. Then yeah, it's November now and the film is completely ready. Yeah, basically it's called AGC Play. It's available on Play Store. The thing is all the big OTT platforms, all the OTT giants like Netflix, Amazon and other stuff, they have a pretty hard what we can say, requirement of having a star cast, a popular star cast. They just need A-listers in the film, and that is something which is very difficult to have in a small film, in an independent film like ours. So that was a thing that was setting a bar which we cannot cross, even no matter how good of a film we make. So for that reason, I came up with an idea that we should start our own OTT platform, because ultimately we have to sell the film. We have to provide a platform from which the audience can watch the film. So I started AGC Play. Basically, I coded the entire platform myself.
So were you doing this while shooting?
No. This happened in 2022 in November. I have not done computer science and all. I learned Java in 22 days and I coded the entire thing. Yeah. So I learned it on the basis of convenience, because all I wanted to do was code the platform. So yeah, it happened. I started it, and since then I've been developing it. So yeah, from Shinigami's box.
This platform be available to every, like, the small film production?
Soon enough, because I think if our film works, if Shinigami's Box Origins work, this will inspire many people in Nagpur to take a step into this genre and to risk things out, because they'll know that the things like these work. So yeah, I would be there to. I would be open to taking content outside our own production house if something like this happens.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. And if you want to watch the film, you can download the AGC OTT platform from the Play Store and you can watch the film.